What's going on, people? Myke C-Town here with another episode of the Vinyl Shit. I hope you guys are having a wonderful March. Today, I want to talk about some records. So hopefully, you want to hear me talk about some records. Otherwise, I don't know why the fuck you clicked this goddamn link. Real quick, what you're listening to in the background is the EP from a new band called Fathers. They are a really cool shoewave band from shoewave. Shoewave is not a term. Or is it? Is shoewave a term? If it's not, I just came up with that shit. And you can't have it. I'm gonna fucking coin that shit before fucking Pitchfork grabs it and tries to act like they came up with it. Yeah. Shoegaze. Dark wave-ish band. Kind of like if you mixed New Order with like some OMD or something. Really good shit. I'll put the link to their SoundCloud and stuff in the description box down there for you guys to go and take a listen. If you like it, you should go to iTunes and purchase it. I don't know, man. It's always cool when people I know make really rad music, and this is definitely the case for these guys. They put out a fucking awesome EP, so go check it out. Support them if you like it, or even if you don't, what the fuck ever. Alright? First record I'm going to show you, this is Wovenhand, Farmer's Corner. This is the most recent release from Mr. James Jackson Toff. Absolutely fantastic record. I've always been a really big fan of his songwriting. He has such a way with like making really frail but catchy and really well thought out songs. But if you like alt folk or alt country or some like, you know, slightly psychedelic stuff, I think you'd really like this. I think this would be up your alley. Cool layout here, front back cover, insert. A nice little fun fact that I learned from talking to Uncommon NASA. I hope he doesn't mind me throwing this out there, but he went to school with James Jackson Toff, and they actually used to rap together, which I find, I don't know why, but I find that so fucking funny, and I would love to hear some of these old demos if they recorded any. But yeah. Next, I'm going to show you, this is Wovenhand, Refractory, Abdurate. This is Wovenhand's latest album. This was definitely on my best of 2014 list. This is an amazing album. I actually did a review for this for, oh shit, I can't think of the name of the magazine. Shit, I can't remember right now. But when I do remember, I'll try to remember to put the link in the description box down there as well. But this is their most rock-oriented and aggressive record. You know, not quite as frail and folkish as their other stuff. This is more of a proper rock album. It still has that western country backwoods feel to it with the instrumentation, but I don't know, man. It's definitely one of my favorite albums by these guys. It's always funny because David Eugene Edwards, the mastermind behind Wovenhand and 16 Horsepower, he's easily the one Christian artist that everyone, including like Satanists and agnostics, can agree is absolutely amazing, and no one feels weird listening to his music. It's like Current 93, kind of the same thing. Front cover, back cover, nothing too exciting on the inside. Bunch of lyrics. The printed inner sleeve is actually pretty cool. And it's on, look at that. How beautiful is that, man? Amazing. The next record I'm going to show you, this is Baby D, Regifted Light. Baby D is really known for being a part of the Johnsons, from Anthony and the Johnsons. Well, I don't know if she was an official part, but she definitely played with them. But she played harp on Anthony's debut album. But this record is absolutely brilliant. It's very moving, heartbreaking music. There are a couple silly songs on here that I don't care for. I can't think of the name of them, but it doesn't really matter. But for the most part, I think this is an amazing record. It's mostly piano and strings. She doesn't really sing very much on this album. I think she only sings on like maybe 3 songs. But I really like her voice. She doesn't have the strongest voice, but she has a very interesting voice, which I think goes very well with the music. So I think if you like Anthony, you'd probably like Baby D as well. Front cover, weird drawings in the back cover, more weird drawings on the printed inner sleeve. But yeah, Cool stuff. Next record I'm going to show you, this is the Barracudas Nocturnal Missions. This is a local punk rock, power pop, whatever group from Atlanta. They're really good stuff. A lot of energy, some great guitar work, great hooks. Pretty much all you'd look for with this style of music. Definitely gives you that feeling of like the old stuff like Paul Collins beat. But yeah, I mean, they're not my favorite local band by any means, but they're definitely good stuff. And speaking of my favorite local Atlanta band, this is the Biters. It's all chewed up. Okay. I love seeing these guys live. They have a ton of energy. I believe they're on tour right now. If they are, you guys should go see them because they're awesome. But members of this band were also in the band The Heart Attacks, which was on Hellcat Records. If you like Thin Lizzy, you'll fucking love this record, man. It's great power pop, great riffs, awesome songwriting for guys so young. The choruses easily get stuck in your head. We were born to cry. Oh, oh, oh. It ain't that easy. I just really like these guys, man. Next record I'm going to show you, this is David Bowie, Let's Dance. I'm going to be real, man. The reason I got this record was mainly for the song Let's Dance, because I remember going to goth clubs in Atlanta, and when that song, as well as 99 Red Balloons, when those songs come on, everyone hits the dance floor. So that was always a really popular song. But this record has a lot of fantastic songs on it. Great poppy songs with that nice, crystal clear, polished production. Classic David Bowie stuff. Let's dance. Let's dance. Alright, that's enough of that. Next record I'm going to show you, this is Vashti Bunyan, Heartleap. This is her third and final album. So crazy considering she only has 3 records that span the course of over 40 years. And she's become such a huge name and important figure in the folk scene. It's crazy. She influences everyone from Devendra Banhart to Joanna Newsom. Yeah, man, it's just crazy. But this is a great way to go out because this record is fucking awesome. It's beautiful, frail, folk. I feel like if you like Incredible String Band, Perry Leopold, Dando Shaft, that kind of stuff, I think you really like this. But nice front cover. Back cover is just the song titles, of course. But cool gatefold. Beautiful inside. So yeah, if you see this record, you should definitely pick this up. There's a really cool story behind it that I won't get into that you should look up online. Hopefully this isn't really her last record because she hasn't put a dud out yet in the 3 albums she's put out. Next record I'm going to show you, this is Crass, 10 Notes on a Summer Day. This is Crass's last record. It's not really a straight up punk record. It's almost like an avant-garde, almost free jazz record. It's really interesting. Like, it almost sounds improvised. I'm sure this wasn't what people expected to hear when this first came out. But Crass is, of course, really weird. But this goes beyond the point of simply bizarre. This is a fucking really weird record. But I think it's awesome. It comes with this cool inner sleeve with lots and lots of lyrics, as well as this long prose piece by Charles Baudelaire. But yeah, cool stuff, especially if you like Crass, but especially if you like really avant-garde music. It almost would appeal to fans of like Current 93, I think. Next record I'm going to show you, this is the Crownhate Ruin, Until the Eagle Grins. This is a great DC emo, post-hardcore, whatever you want to call it, band that I think a lot of people sleep on. It's members of Hoover, Juna 44, I forget who else, but they only released this one record and a bunch of 7-inches, but this is great DC post-hardcore that I feel like this would appeal to anyone who likes maybe like Shotmaker or Julia or Indian Summer, all that classic emo stuff. And I'm talking about like real emo, like back before emo was a dirty word, back before it was basically stolen and bastardized into referring to bullshit like the fucking Used or Fall Out Boy. Like, this was what emo was back when I was young. I know I sound like an old fucking man treading up the hill in some snow with some shoes with holes in them and shit, but it's the fucking truth. If you can find this record, you should seriously pick it up because it's fucking awesome. Next record I'm going to show you, this is Doomtree All Hands. I already did a full review of this album, so if you really want to hear my full views on it, you should go watch the review. If I can remember, I'll put a link in the box down there, or you can just go to my channel, which you're basically already on, and find the fucking video yourself, you lazy motherfucker. Yeah, I know I don't typically buy hip-hop on vinyl, but for some reason when I was at the show, this was screaming my name. It's really cool layout here, nice gatefold, and each record has a printed sleeve. And it also has a full lyric sheet with all the lyrics. Very, very, very cool. Next record I'm going to show you, this is 411, The Side You Cannot See. This is their discography record. If you've never heard of 411, they were a melodic hardcore band from Orange County. I first heard 411 on the old New Deal skate video. 1281 was the name of it. And I remember Myke and Ed Templeton both skated to 411 songs. Ed Templeton skates to the song Those Homophobic. And I remember that song comes in right as he does this huge nose blunt slide across this bench. And then Myke skates to Face the Flag. Face the Flag! And kill! This band had great riffs, great drumming from Mario Rubalcaba, who was also a really popular skateboarder that I really looked up to back in the day, who was also, fun fact, in Click Attack at Katawi. He was also in Rocket from the Crypt, and he's now in Off. But what always grabbed me about this band was Dan O'Mahony's vocals. You can't mistake his vocals for anyone else's. He just had a really, really, really unique voice. And I don't know, man, this is a band that I really wish people talked about more, because they're fucking great, man. But this record is really cool. It comes with this nice old school looking insert that totally looks like something that would have been in a record that came out when I was in my teens. Also on this nice orange vinyl here. Love as some church defines it, expressed as we define it, suffer the undeserving. And the last record I'm going to show you in this edition of the vinyl shit is Ignite, Call on My Brothers. This is another melodic hardcore band from Orange County. I got turned on to them on their first album, Scarred for Life, which was still melodic hardcore, but it had more of an emo feel to it. They went through two different singers on that album, and once they got Zoli into the band, who's the current singer, they took a more traditional, melodic, like straightforward hardcore sound. And, I always thought that they were members of Uniform Choice, but I realized, very recently, that I was totally wrong. But anyway, this was one of my favorite albums back in the day, man, so I just had to re-buy it on vinyl. I used to have it on CD. I don't know what the fuck I did with it. I probably sold it when I was going through my black metal phase. But yeah, this is a really cool record. Great, straightforward, hardcore, great, very unique vocals. Zoli had this weird, punk rock opera voice. I don't know, it's kind of odd. Call on my brothers! But yeah, it comes with this nice printed insert here with lyrics and pics of the band. So yeah, that's it for this edition of the Vinyl Shit. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As usual, thank you for living, thank you for loving, thank you for being you. Check out my Nightmare Before Christmas cup. I know you motherfuckers are jealous, but you can't have it because it's mine, bitch. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Aight? Peace, bitches. You know what I just realized? This might be the first vinyl video I've done without a single metal record in it. Really fucking weird. I feel naked or something.